I know you're really big. You guys are really big into long-term rentals, owning assets that produce tax advantages and cash flow. Maybe talk a little bit about the evolution. Like you were in the pharmaceutical, then you got into real estate. Did you go straight into owning the houses? Did you go straight into, were you a flipper or a wholesaler first? What's that evolution been like?
We've done it all kind of at the same time. When we first bought our first rental, it was in 2012. Mm-hmm. We had one rental, the typical deal that you hear of. Didn't know anything about buying under market or anything like that. We paid $100,000 for a house, put $20,000 down, and we cash flowed $0 a month. A few years later, sold that house, made some, flipped a house, decided to get into it more full time, and then at that point, just immediately started flipping, wholesaling, and buying rentals. So in the last 6 years, we've bought 130 single-family doors, and we're also involved in some apartments as well.
Those apartments, are you syndicating, or are you just doing it all on your own, little local group of friends?
We're part of a syndication on it.
Yeah. You've dovetailed the software. Are you the software person? Are you the software person? What is this? What is the software?
She tells the story better than I do.
I don't know that I do, but, every real estate investor has things that are just annoying. We all have the same problems, and we had, 6 or 7 softwares we're using to track everything, and it was just things were falling through the cracks because we didn't update this system, but we did over here. It was just driving us crazy, and he has developed before. When we were in the pharmacy software business, he developed a mobile app, and he helped develop some of the regular software too. So he said, I could make us something. So he kind of fiddled around with it for a little while. And the more I went to the masterminds, you hear the same problems from everybody. I said, John, I think this could be a solution for more than just us. So then our wheels really started turning, and we hit the ground running.
But at first I was like, no way, not happening. I'm just going to do something for me. I have no intentions of doing anything for anybody else.
I have a really bad habit of taking his good ideas and making them crazy ideas.
Too often we expect ourselves to be perfect. Mm-hmm. When, if you spent 10 years in the majors and you got on base 30% of your at-bats, you're in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Right? Which flipped around means you failed 70% of the time.
Yep.
And I think, we all have to learn to give ourselves a pass and understand that nothing can be perfect. The key is, once you find out you make a mistake, stop it.
And learn from it.
Yep.
That's a big thing with us. We focus with our kids and with our employees is you have to be willing to fail. We're not going to fire you just because you messed up once. I mean, it'd have to be a really big mess up to get it on once.
Yeah.
But be willing to fail. Learn from it. Move forward. That's how you grow.
I was doing someone else's podcast interview recently, and he was like, what makes you willing to do all this, able to do? I said, I guess it's the Marine Corps, man, because it's just improvise, adapt, and overcome. Yep. I mean, you just have to know that things are going to go wrong. We're not saving lives here, right? There are no IEDs. I'm not worried about making it home to my kids tonight. It's just, if things go wrong, figure it out, fix it, stop the bleeding. It's first trauma, right? Stop the bleeding, protect the wound, and treat for shock, right? It's just, and hide it from your wife if you can.
Hey now.
I'm not good at that. She always figures it out.
I don't think any of us are really good at it. We just think we are.
I'm good at helping handle it.
She is.
You don't have to hide it.
Well, it's the pragmatic solution, right? I want to actually take a break and then come back and talk about differing personalities and where you guys find that you complement and supplement each other in different roles of the business. So stick around. We'll be right back.